All right, welcome back to Prime Time. The NFL free agency started, officially yesterday. The legal tampering period started Monday at noon Eastern Time. And we're going to recap that on today's episode. Starting off with the New England Patriots. This video is going to be about them because of the amount of moves they made, the amount of money they spent, and over the next few days, I will get the rest of the free agency videos out once the top running backs and wide receivers sign their contracts. As for the Patriots, they signed like everybody. They signed the top 2 tight ends, some wide receivers, an all-pro pass rusher, some help in the secondary. They signed like everybody, and we're gonna recap that. So first off, the Patriots signed Jonnu Smith to a 4-year, $50 million contract. Hunter Henry to a 3-year, $37 million contract. These two guys are gonna help Cam so much, and I get that a lot of people are saying, Bill Belichick will get another quarterback in the draft. I don't think so, just because of how this offense is geared toward Cam Newton. Cam loves his tight ends. He loves utilizing them. And those are, like, when he was with Carolina back in his MVP season, Olsen was his primary target. Yeah, sure. And then he was surrounded by some speedy guys and a guy like Funchess, who was a more big body guy. So like a Ted Ginn Jr. here could be Nelson Aguilar. A Devin Funchess on the Patriots could be Jacoby Myers, right? Funchess was rookie that year. Myers is a third-year player. So definitely a lot of resemblance between the 2015 Panthers offense and the 2021 Patriots offense. I can already see that. Except the Patriots offense is going to be run out of more 2 tight end sets. And I think they ran this back in 2012 when Aaron Hernandez and Rob Gronkowski were both in New England, and they had like the number 1 passing offense in the league. So these two tight end sets are something that McDaniels and Belichick are familiar with, and something that they will work with to get this Patriots offense to a higher level. This is going to be great for Cam Newton. He has a veteran in Nelson Aguilar who's a deep threat, and Cam can really extend plays with his legs, scramble out of the pocket, and with Aguilar's speed, there's a lot of good things to happen there. I would like to see Damiere Byrd back. I thought he had a really good season last year too, but as far as offensively, this is going to be a whole new offense, and with the Patriots in contact with Chris Carson, Leonard Fournette, there's definitely some more moves to be made, with the Patriots still left with about 20 to 30 million cap. So definitely more moves to make, and the more the Patriots add to this offense, just the better it's going to be, right? Looking at what the Patriots did defensively, getting Matthew Judon, 4 years, $56 million, Jalen Mills, 4 years, $24 million, Devon Gotcha, 2 years, $16 million, former Patriot, now back with the Patriots, Kyle Van Noy, 2 years up to a max of $13.5 million, I believe. Let me look back here. I had some here. Also Henry Anderson, 2 years, $7 million. So the Patriots definitely reworked this defense. A lot of the defensive woes last year for the Patriots were the linebacker core, and the Patriots at linebacker were super thin and super young. Jawan Bentley was not the answer. He was not really quick. He didn't have the best IQ. Josh Uche, great player in the making, in my opinion. He was just really young. And Kyle Duggar tried to get that inside linebacker role. The Patriots put him there a lot. But, it's just the fact that they were so young and, they still need time to develop. Now, the Patriots have Matt Judon, Kyle Van Noy, Dante Hightower, who's coming back from the 2020 opt-out, and Josh Uche and Jawan Bentley will probably be a depth guy. I don't see him being much more than that. I don't even know if he's going to be on the roster next year. Not entirely sure. But Josh Uche is a great player in the making, and he will fit great in that linebacker core. So definitely loved what they did there. Also, the D-line, they added Henry Anderson and Devon Godchow. With that D-line was not, they had to rely, the Patriots had to rely on their defensive line, and a lot of the times that's why they got gashed, because if the running back was able to get in front of the D-line and into that second level, then he was going to go for 15, 20 yards, because those linebackers just weren't fast enough to keep up, especially Jawan Bentley. And now, like, with Kyle Van Noy, Judon pressuring the pressuring the quarterback, and Josh Uche still there, Kyle Duggar still there, and then getting Dante Hightower back. This defense is going to be really good. Plus, the secondary is still really nice, as it always has been. The Patriots really reworked their offense to a way where Cam can be effective, and they reworked their defense to where all three levels are strong. They don't have a weakness on their defense. Offensively, I think the Patriots will target a wide receiver early in the draft to get Cam one more guy, because sure, Aguilar and Kendrick Bourne were nice additions, but none of them are capable of being a wide receiver one. And especially Cam has gone without a wide receiver one for too long. Like, he went without a wide receiver one for like 6 years in Carolina between Steve Smith Sr. and DJ Moore. But still, like, it's crazy how Cam has had to work with like the worst weapons for a long time. And also, I think that Cam's going to be so much better another year in the offense, plus the amount of weapons he has, Smith and Henry, and those guys are going to be super beneficial in the red zone. That I see the Patriots being so much better because of the additions, and the Patriots aren't done from what we've heard and what we've seen. Patriots aren't done. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope y'all liked and enjoyed. As always, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Go check out my other content. And peace.